Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show. And today, guys, I gotta roll up my sleeves because we're getting down to business. I just found a brand new episode of how much I spend in a week from none other than Shelby Church. That's right, this episode is titled, What I Spend in a Week in My 20s in Seattle, asterisk, on a budget. Wait a second. That's not Shelby Church. That's her twin sister, Monica Church, and she's back at it again, guys. She did it again. About a year ago, she made a video of what I spend in a week, and I went into it on this video and I criticized a few things, and she's back for more. She's putting on the boxing gloves here and giving me another dose of how much money she spends in a week. So I'm actually really curious to see what her spending is like a year later. But before we get into that, let's make sure to do our part to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. With that said, let's begin here.
In the past, I've done this whole tracking what I spend in a week thing, and it hasn't really gone great.
Bought some things on the little more expensive side. Could I be better? Yeah, I probably could have spent less money. Time to pay up.
$1,220.77. So this week I'm gonna try it again, but I'm going to put myself on a budget.
Wow, that's cheating though. You can't make one of these videos, what I spend in a week, and then purposely budget the entire week. How these videos are supposed to work is you go about your normal schedule, and then you add up how much money you naturally spend. That's where things start getting good. But let's see, let's give this a chance.
I think it's definitely possible for me to slash my budget to a third of what it was. So go from I spent $1,567, $1,500 to $500 a week.
Yeah, I'd say that's decent. 500 bucks a week. Is she including rent in that? Or no, actually a mortgage. Is she including a mortgage in that? Or is this just like purely for fun money? This is like discretionary income, how much I spend in a week. Let's find out.
This is actually going to be my first week of being a full-time real estate agent and balancing YouTube, so it's going to be a very busy week for me.
That's right, she got a real estate license and now she's working as a real estate agent. It's so funny, she's going from YouTube to real estate, and then I went kind of from real estate to YouTube, so we just crossed paths.
Hi there, how's it going?
Good. I'll do the chicken caprese panini.
Why is she doing this? I thought we're starting off on a budget right from the beginning, but she's choosing just to throw that out the window by ordering a chicken panini. Why?
Not the best start to sticking on a budget by going and getting something that's just like a convenient Starbucks.
Starbucks. I feel like this is done on purpose, because she knew this would ruffle my feathers. She knew this would grind my gears to see the first thing she gets is a $7 sandwich from Starbucks. And those sandwiches are terrible, by the way. Like, if she got a $7 Subway foot-long sandwich, fine. She could split that into 3 meals. That's worth it. These little things, they put it in the heater for like 30 seconds. They take it out, they give it to you. It's not that good.
At my parents' house, they don't really have any food. I'm running a bunch of errands. I'm out and about. I don't have any food at my house. I'm gonna have to do a little grocery shopping this week as well. And this happened. So hopefully this is the only time I get Starbucks this week though.
See, what I recommend you doing, honestly, is you get a whole bunch of those Cliff Bars. You can get them down to like 70 cents per, and anytime you need just like a quick pick-me-up snack, those Cliff Bars are awesome. They're so tasty, and for 70 cents, they kind of fill you up on like half a meal. They're worth it.
All right, 54. Update, I also spent $1. This guy like came up to my car and he was, I don't know, he looked kind of random, and you probably shouldn't talk to strangers, but he asked if I had 3/4 and I didn't, but I had $1, so I gave him $1.
I'm so curious what he needed 3/4 for. The only thing I could think of is to fill up those air machines. You know, to fill up your tires, you go in there and they always charge you like 50 to 75 cents. You know, fun fact, but you actually never have to pay for those. All you have to do is walk in and ask the attendant if they could turn on the air, and I think like legally, they're not allowed to tell you no. I don't think legally they could charge you for air. Right? So if you ever need to fill up your tire and you don't have like 50 or 75 cents, just ask for them to turn on and it's free.
First stop, DSW.
One item I absolutely needed was a more dressed up shoe. My mom actually had this coupon where if I spend $25, you get $10 off. So before I looked elsewhere, why not see if DSW has something that I could get?
That's actually a really good deal. Spend $25 and get $10 off? That's like a 50% off coupon if you spend $25. I approve.
I'm heading into Target. I forgot what I needed from Target. There was something, but I know what I want.
This is the one store Sorry, Macy, this is the one store I walk into with Macy, and she'll say that, oh, we just need to get the frying pan. We just need this special frying pan for like cooking, I don't know what. Like, to me, a frying pan is a frying pan. Apparently, there are different types of frying pans. So Macy's gone and said, like, we just need this frying pan. And then before you know it, it's like going down an aisle and it's like grabbing this and grabbing that, and oh, I need this, and oh, we need those. And there's like 50 items by the time we just went in there to buy a shopping pan. Target is one of those places, honestly, like, you just shouldn't go there because you always end up buying more than what you anticipate every single time. I don't know what it is. Like, I think they just pump oxygen into the entire store to like get you kind of feeling buzzy and like spending more money. They do something in there.
Last errand for the day, hopping in to the store to get some essential food items for the week. I'm not gonna get a lot because I have a Blue Apron service coming this week.
I really hope that's a sponsorship for Blue Apron. I really hope that would redeem this video. It's just like a Blue Apron or a HelloFresh, just like in the middle of the video. Perfect. Sunday total, $168. So she made a budget of $500. She's like 25% into that already on day one. Good luck. Oh, it's always so weird as a real estate agent when you go home in the middle of the day because it feels like you're just slacking off. I love going back to the office, and when you're in the office environment, you just keep working. When you go home, it kind of feels like cheating a little bit, you know? Like, you shouldn't really be home, but you are. Something wrong with that. That's why I've always preferred going to the office, spending all day at the office, and then when I'm home, I'm home.
I have a confession to make. I wasn't gonna spend any money, and then I did. I did. Ugh, if Graham Steffen's watching this, he is going to be so disappointed in me.
Woo! Wow. Already, I'm disappointed. What is this? Listen, she's disappointed about spending money, and I'm disappointed that she spent money. We're all just disappointed money has been spent.
I bought this, I'm not gonna lie. I bought this and it was $17.29. And then I come home to my parents' house. They already had wine. I did not need to buy this. I didn't even need to have the glass of wine. I mean,
you could return it. You could honestly return it. I gotta say, listen, I don't drink. And I don't drink, especially wine. I've never been into wine at all. I don't get it. I don't like the taste. Every now and then, though, Macy wants a glass of wine. So she's found Trader Joe's apparently has some like really inexpensive wines. And I think Costco too, where you could buy them at like a few dollars a bottle. And honestly, they taste, I think, like 90% as good as those $30 a bottle ones. I could be totally wrong. There could be some wine people in the comments, but Graham, no, those wines aren't good. Don't drink them. I don't drink them. But listen, if they're $1 or $2, then it's not as bad.
I'm just gonna put these hoops on that I bought the other day. Ooh, that hoop action. I love it. These seriously look like they're from any cool brand, but they're Target, $10.
There we go, Target. Target is great. No, sorry, Target. Target is fantastic. Same with Ross. All the stuff at Ross and Target, love it. I absolutely love it. I actually got a lot of home decor stuff from Ross. All this stuff too, like you just flip it over on the underside, like you see the price tag here, and then always you look at the underside, and it's like clearance, $2. Everything at Ross is like on sale, such a good deal, and no one knows it's from Ross.
And yesterday, I didn't spend any money. Didn't spend any money. Oh yeah, in my pocket, got my money.
That's what I do every day. Every morning I don't spend money, I'm like, don't spend money, don't spend money, didn't spend any money today. Jack didn't spend any money, didn't spend money today. I love those days, honestly. I love those days where I just don't leave the house, no money is spent. It's a good feeling.
My Blue Apron is coming today, so I'm so excited about that because those are about to be such delicious dinners.
I'm so curious what that thing is on the right, this kind of like hanging down. It kind of looks like a stoplight, but it's not. And I'm trying to see like, what on earth is that? That looks like something hanging down from like a light or something like that, or from the oven. I don't get what that is.
So I'm about to show a client this really cool building, and essentially what I'm doing right now is trying to find like a good parking spot, and I just found one, but I need to make a U-turn, so excuse me.
I am honestly so curious if she's found that real estate as an agent is more lucrative than YouTube. My experience so far has been YouTube pays like a bajillion times more than even like my best year as a real estate agent ever. So it's interesting to see her going from YouTube to real estate when I did basically the opposite of that, kind of. Yeah, I did. So I'm curious from her perspective if this is making more than YouTube.
Had to get one of these too. Back to work.
I remember as a kid, those little cheese things with the wax. I thought you were supposed to eat the wax. Like my parents put one of these in my lunchbox, and I just bite into it, the whole thing, with the red thing in it. And I spit it out. I'm like, I hate this. This is so bad. I never understood until like years later, you're not supposed to eat that wax. So that's why. That's why I didn't like it. Just, I don't know why I said that, but that's the truth. Closing number 5 of the week. Jeez, okay, maybe she is making more money as a real estate agent than on YouTube. Gosh, I bet too she's getting a lot of clients from YouTube. Let me know. Let me know if that's the case. Because my experience from this is like, I got no clients. Everyone who came to me wanted to learn how to sell real estate, but I never got any actual like clients from it.
And this is my first week special. Usually the signature plan of 4 meals for 2 people, it's $80, but it's my intro week, so I got a little bit off.
Ooh, there we go. She's got an affiliate link. Way to go. So this is all free for her now. That's fantastic. I love that. Way to go, Monica. Way to go on that.
Hi, can I get the reduced fat turkey bacon?
Why is she back at Starbucks? Why? Why? She made the mistake the first time, and she's making it again the second time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on Starbucks. That's,
The closing last night that I had, I got home at like 10:30. I was so tired, so I let myself sleep until 7:30 this morning.
That's insane. She let herself sleep in until 7:30. Like that's her sleeping in at 7:30. Gosh, you know, for a while I used to be getting up at 5. Every single morning, up at 5, in bed by 10. And I gotta say, those days I was so productive, but it made it so difficult. After like 8 p.m. every day I was exhausted. So now I got a better schedule, up usually between 6:30 and 7:30. If I sleep in, it's like 7:45 to 8. Then I go to bed at 11. Love that, so much better.
How did I forget to show you guys? I actually got a parking ticket yesterday. Yep, I can't believe it. For $44.
44 bucks, Jack. Jack knows so much about parking tickets. Jack would keep parking on the street, and there would be street cleaning like once a week. And I keep telling Jack, hey, make sure to move your car. All you gotta do is move it from one side of the street to the other. Doesn't do it. $73 per ticket. It's horrible. And he gets so many of them. The city here is making all their money from Jack every week.
You've gotta be kidding me. I just got pulled over and got a speeding ticket.
Whoa. That sucks. I feel for that one. Can she not talk her way out of this though? Is there no way she'd be like, hey, I'm on YouTube, I'm doing a video of what I spend in a week. Graham's gonna give me a tough time if I post this, getting a speeding ticket. Can we just cite me for like window tints? Cite me for something, give me a warning. I've been so fortunate, so you know what, I'm worried I'm gonna jinx it as soon as I say this, but I've been so fortunate for quite a long time. I have been without anything on my record for like 12 years, something crazy like that. And I've gotten pulled over before, but it's usually always for like window tints. That's bad. We're not running a license plate. I don't know why. I always put on like joke license plates, or I just didn't put on a license plate. Just because I don't know, I keep thinking it looks better without a license plate on. But yeah, police don't like that, so every now and then I get pulled over, get a warning on that. So be it.
Let's see the damage. $139. I deserved that.
That's it? That's it? 100? Here I am thinking that's like $400 or $500. Oh, you know what it is? If you don't want that on your record, because then it affects your insurance and your insurance could go up. You have to pay for traffic school, and that traffic school could be like $150. So this ticket could be like $400, give or take, by the time she's totally done with it if she does traffic school. That way it's not going on her record and she doesn't have to get her insurance rates jacked up.
Y'all know the order, $9.21.
Again? For someone who says they never go to Starbucks, it's just this week, the only week I just happen to be filming, there's a lot of Starbucks.
And today is Saturday. We have made it to Saturday. We've got today to go. I have 50 miles of gas in my gas tank, so that's very limiting. I really don't want to have to fill up again this week.
That's the one thing I remember about being a real estate agent. Back when I was not driving a Tesla, it was filling up the gas tank. I hated it. I hated having to like figure out, oh, I gotta make a stop here. And especially if you're low on gas and you don't have a choice to go and drive to the cheap one, you have to fill up at the expensive one. Usually what I would actually do is go and put the bare minimum at the expensive gas station, and then on the way home there's a cheaper gas station that I would just top off. So that way I save the difference.
All right, I'm gonna make dinner. I'm going with the Blue Apron crispy skin salmon. Looks fairly easy. He approves.
Mm-hmm. Very healthy too.
Yeah.
She's got her whole family in on this. This is awesome.
All right, the week is over. I made it through the week. Most importantly, I'm going to calculate the total. Did I stay within my budget?
Definitely did not stay within budget. Now the speeding ticket, parking ticket, everything else is on her though.
$463.47.
Wait, she did? How? Jack, does that math add up? Why do I feel like it was so much more? No. Hold up. All right, I came up with, I don't know how I came up with this, guys. $473, she's at $463. I may have gotten a number wrong here, maybe she did, but either way, it seems like a lot more, doesn't it? Like, I almost question math at this point because I'm like, there's no way this adds up. It should be more than that, but speechless.
Staying within a budget and spending less money just makes me feel good overall. If you guys want me to make another one of these videos where I try and stay under $250 as my budget, because really I should be able to do that as long as, you know, I pay for my parking and I don't speed, I should be able to get there. So let me know in the comments if you want that.
Yes, we want that. We want that. How about this, guys? Let's go to Monica's channel. I'll link to this video in the description. Yeah, let's do $200. Then it's a good challenge, you know? Then it's like less than half of what you're currently doing. I think that would be a great video. But otherwise, you know, I gotta say, Monica, good job. I mean, if it wasn't for the speeding ticket and the parking ticket, this would actually be really reasonable. So just don't speed. Don't get parking tickets. And besides that, I think it's fantastic. Oh, and don't go to Starbucks. I think if you just leave that out of it, this is a good job. I don't really have any other complaints besides that. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. Post pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there, as on the podcast, The Iced Coffee Hour. New episodes being posted every single Sunday. And thank you so much for watching, and until next time.